We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Isotopes. Andrew Jones, one of the season's top power hitters, makes a final push for a home run title. Next. Greg Maddux, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, this guy has had a rock-solid year. He's won 19 games on the year, and nothing he'd like to do more than win this one and etch his name into that 20-game winner mark. Not an easy thing to do. We'll see if he has his A game going today.
So digging in now, Dante Bichette, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
First pitch, 7-10.
The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out toward right field. Bruce has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, they have to be hoping that Cole Calhoun gets it going again. In the last 10 ball games, he's only driven in 2 runs. Now, I'm not saying he's necessarily struggling altogether, but in the RBI category, they're going to need a lot more production from him.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Maddox has thrown a ton of innings during his long career, more than 5,500 in fact. And over those innings, he's been able to work his way into the ultra-exclusive 4,000 strikeout club. It's been an absolutely remarkable career. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping up now, Tony Perez. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
From the stretch, a high fastball is in there. Lindor, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a throw over. A 1 pitch on its way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And Griffey swings right through this one, so it's 0-2 now to Junior.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
0-2 count and the pitch. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Bruce. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So Junior strikes for a 2-run shot. Number 710 for his career as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. Sixto Sanchez is on the mound for the Cardinals. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, guys, I'm interested to take a look at this team in game 1 of this road trip right now. They have to play better. They took it on the chin, recent homestand, only winning 2 games. But I'll tell you what, today they're putting a guy out on the mound that can execute down and away. I look for him to set the tone.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Now at the plate, Benito Santiago. So check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull the trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Batting third, the center fielder, Andrew Jones.
A man at second with 1 down, and that'll bring up Andrew Jones. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing, and he pops him up. And this will land foul. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Joe Morgan. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out here and a runner at second. High and deep to right center. Going back is the center fielder at the track. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 21 for him on the season as we are all knotted up at 2.
Well, that lead didn't last very long. Great swing of the bat right there to get your team right back in it and tie this one up.
Here's Jay Bruce now. As he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. And he begins the game just a single dinger shy of 30 for the year so far. Ground ball foul down the left side. 2 out, nobody on. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Paul Calhoun will stand in now, and for him you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Brandon Lau. Hit back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. At the plate, Sixto Sanchez. Now a bunt attempt here. And a good decision there to sweep this away in foul territory and make him try it again. Ready with the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Wilson Ramos stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Ramos averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. And he falls behind 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Cards leave 1. Bottom of the 2nd inning coming up. All square at 2 apiece. Last half of the 2nd set to go, and up next it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. First pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the 1st inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the 2nd. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Calhoun on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner.
set.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Joe Torre is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Now here it comes. A ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Now he squares up the slider that time, and it's into left center for a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. A jumping catch at second for one. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Maddox.
Now batting, Greg Maddux. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 1-0 delivery. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 1-1. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. New inning set to get underway. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Dante Bichette. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. And it's a ball and a strike to Bichette.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. And with one away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys have the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. So one gone here in the St. Louis third, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tony Perez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now a pitch on the way. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air to shallow center. Jones is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the third, all even at 2 apiece. Bottom of the third now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ken Griffey.
The left fielder, Ken Griffey.
Here comes the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Junior's coming in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup part because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
To the plate now, Benito Santiago, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 25, Andrew.
Into the box, Andrew Jones. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Throw over to the bag. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle, and they'll run him down and tag him for the out. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing of. I know it looked like it was way off the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Ken Griffey Jr. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. The pitch. In the air to straightaway right. Bruce has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Maddux.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Cole Calhoun comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better.
But that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now that number 8.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Devo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Griffey's in pursuit, and they can't run it down. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Ball even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Sixto Sanchez as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth, all even at 2 apiece. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Joe Morgan. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row, loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. Here comes the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Chapman waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they're held in check. First delivery to him on the way.
Number 40.
Good pitch there on the inside. Black called the strike. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving over is the Gold Glover Jones, one away.
The right fielder, number 10, Sanchez.
Ready for another chance? Dante Bichette 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. One and one. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. 2-1.
Count was 2-1.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Sent out to straightaway center field. And Andrew will roam over and put this one away for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Now a big swing by Lindor, and he connects. This one's carrying well. Gone!
Oh, a little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways. That time, first pitch out of the gate, he was coming unglued.
In now, Tony Perez. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. 1-1. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. 1 for the Cardinals. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And here comes the first baseman, Joe Torre. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Here's the first pitch to him.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-0. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Greg Maddox. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Line drive to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base hit.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. From the stretch. This is on the ground over to first. And Perez will just step on the bag, and that will retire the side. Digging in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2 and 2. Swing and a miss by Griffey, so Junior's a strikeout victim here.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
So now to the plate, Matt Chapman. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
Standing in now, Cole Calhoun. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 0-1, here's the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 2 and 2 the count to Cole Calhoun. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2 and 2. He was heading to count 0 and 2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Brandon Lau is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Morgan's got the play at second, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Benito Santiago. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's taken for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddox east to west.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1. Stepping into the box, Andrew Jones. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Popped him up. Perez in foul ground. And no one will get this one. 1 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in, Joe Morgan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fastball in there for a called strike. Hops this one up. Chapman has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Sixto Sanchez. That's popped up. Torrey ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow! Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Dante Bichette. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. And oh, look out, up and in, and nearly took his head off.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
2-0 now. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The set and the 2-1. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The throw to the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 2 hits here. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jay Bruce.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
In the air, down the line in left. Calhoun on the run, and no one will track it down.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
No balls and 1 strike. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Fielded cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. At the plate, Joe Torre, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is ready to begin the 8th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Tony Perez. Line toward right center, and there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. Ken Griffey Jr. will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Fouled off. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
2 balls and a strike now. High and deep to center field. Center fielder going back. To the track, to the wall, and it's gone.
Now Maddox, third baseman, Maddox.
At the plate now, Matt Chapman. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Count is 1-2 now. No outs, nobody on. Ball 2.
2-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Another 2-2 offering. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. The next to bat for St. Louis, Cole Calhoun is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And there's ball 1. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he fouls this one off. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
0-1, here it comes.
Ball 1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Well, the Cards do. Into the box now, Jose Iglesias. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Jeffrey Delgado will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. On the ground to 3rd. Chapman has it cleanly. On to 1st, and there are 2 down. So coming to the plate, Ken Griffey. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Calhoun is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is. Anthony DeSclafani enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in and looking for more, Sixto Sanchez. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
Striding into the box, Wilson Ramos. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. To Morgan at the bag. On to first to complete the double play.
The right fielder, number 10, Sanchez, to shift.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in the outfielder, Dante Bichette. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. DeSclafani typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Redbirds down quietly. They lead it 6-2. Edilberto Ramos, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Benito Santiago. Here comes the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit on the ground to third. Chapman brings it in. And there's one down now.
The center fielder, number 25, Andrew Jones.
To the plate now, Andrew Jones. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Now at the plate, Joe Morgan. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And he lays off there 1-0.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. The 1-1 home. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed. And now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And it's fouled away. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Our final line score tonight.